I know I was cleaning out. They were like throwing out a whole bunch of permanent records. I don't know if I told you about this. And they're talking about Aaron throw out these old permanent records, and they said like permanent records of people that graduated in 2002. I'm like, is mine in there? Can I have it? They were like, I don't know. I'm like, it's mine.
It's my
about
record.
Me, so why not? I want to see what people had to say. It's gone, unfortunately. But I know what it would have said. I'm like, I told a bunch of people this. I know what it would have said. Like, smart, needs to apply himself, talks a lot. I'm just like, I remember people always complaining that when I was younger, I wouldn't like, you know how kids when they're trying to talk to other kids, they'll kind of be sneaky about it. Like they'll try to like hide it from teacher, like they'll like turn around really.
Not in our class.
Okay, so then I was the strange one in my school. Like I tried to be sneaky. I didn't try to be sneaky. I would just turn around in the middle of class and talk to people. I did that in college too.
Yeah, but in college they don't care.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
Mine did.
Oh.
Yeah, but see, I had 20 kids in my class, not 200.
I only had like 20, 30 people in my class typically.
Probably toward the end. If you were doing any general education classes, they were probably like standing room only.
It's ironic. My class, we were the talking class, and I was the quiet kid.
Well, yeah.
I was on every parent-teacher conference. This class talks a ton. You need to talk to your kids about this.
Except Matt.
So, well, no. Then it would be the pause, and then my parents would be like, "Wait, you mean Matt's talking?" Well, no, not him.
Oh, wait.
Yes. It's like, he's finally coming out of his shell? Oh, no, not yet. That class. Oh.
I wish, you know, some part of me wishes that I could have met these, like, younger. Well, I met Josh as young as I was going to meet him. He was 13. I was 14.
Yeah, you should have been there with like me, Sergio, and Kevin in grade school.
Oh, you guys went to grade school together? I
briefly. Well,
not Kevin, not us.
Not you two.
Me, Sergio, and Kevin went to grade school, and then ended up.
Sergio. My favorite is that
technically I went to first grade with Sergio.
First grade was Sergio, and neither of them knew the other existed.
And then he moved, and then we randomly ended up at the same school in like 5th or 6th grade is when he showed up, and then we were like, and then we became friends, and then like a couple years after that, I was looking through like my mom found like this random ass thing where like it was from like a VHS, no, it was a VHS tape of like my class in first grade singing some song for somebody, you know, like Christmas something or other, and whatever, and like Sergio's literally standing like right behind me, and we were like. And like we brought Sergio downstairs, we were like, dude, look at this. We were like literally like right next to each other practically. We were just like, oh my god.
It's Kyrie in Heroes nostalgia.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know, but like I didn't know you until like senior year of high school.
Yeah, because I only met you through Josh.
Yeah, and I just met you because you were always right behind me in like every class, or right in front of me in every class.
Yeah, because
we were forced by alphabetical.
Yes, we met by like alphabetization.
I like how sad you make me sound. Like whenever you tell the story, you're like, yes, we were in the gym together and you followed me to lunch.
Well, I mean that's just literally what happened.
We went to lunch
It's
together.
like we were just talking at the end of gym, and we just ended up at the table, and you sat down, and then you just everybody else started talking. And you were just like, and then it was like the next day you were like, hey, lunch.
I think I might have known Marcus first.
Probably. I didn't meet Marcus through. I think I met Marcus through either like you or Sergio or something. Yeah. Same with Foley.
But
as much as Foley is my friend, I suppose.
Yeah, Foley was just another one of he was in every class I was in, so therefore I got to know him.
I got to know him.
Are you thinking of Fogel or Foley? Because Foley was almost never in my classes.
No, Foley.
Foley? Oh, okay. I don't remember in a lot of my classes.
I would talk to him occasionally, and of course
he always married as a youngin'.
Yeah, he actually went to the same college as I did, although we were in completely different majors.
Right?
Yeah. So we never saw each other except for like occasionally we'd bump into each other at like the
I don't talk to him at all. I talk to his wife a lot. Talk to him.
I haven't talked to him, geez, since he graduated.
3 years. Oh, like high school?
No, college. Well, even we only saw each other like once in a blue moon. It was just when
1.18 times 10 to the minus 18 times per second.
Yeah.
There's a new way. There is something else in this library that you can get to, but I don't know how to get to it because I couldn't find those books last time. No, I'm missing
That's how
the
you
book.
do it. Slam it.
Beat those books.
I'm missing that green book, that like weird teal green.
But like, oh, Kevin like checked his Facebook for the first time in a year.
I saw that the other day.
My friend request. He's like, I haven't been on Facebook in a year.
I've been on
nothing in there.
Facebook ever.
No wonder he wasn't friggin' accepting.
Wait, what? Oh,
Another yellow book.
I think that's
mean.
upstairs.
Yeah, no, but that's mean. I thought it was a group of books, and I thought it was already. Oops. Oh yeah, Belle's right here.
Yeah.
He's so depressed.
It's just a tale. Why is she still in her...
Well, she didn't bring an extra change of clothes.
She's not wearing her sweet, like, blue...
Were you hugging or dancing? I'm confused.
I don't know.
They were hugging. He's just massive. That's what I should cosplay someday.
Beast.
Yeah.
It's either that or Belle.
I was gonna say, I really
Actually,
hope it's not Belle.
disgusting story.
Uh-oh.
In college, there was this really, really, really gay guy named Adam who, at Halloween, went as Belle. Wasn't feminine looking at all.
I was gonna say, did he?
I was like, did
No.
he pull it off?
No. Actually, it's funny. No, it was creepy and it nearly
It
started
was
me for
funny,
life.
but it was creepy
It was
and scary.
No, but the dress.
And never again.
No, the dress.
Oh Lord.
Even if it was on him and it was awful look, but the dress was like spot on. I think he made it himself too. That's impressive, if not a little strange.
Impressive, but not necessarily great.
Yeah. No, it was really impressive how he made. I think he made that shit from scratch. And he had the wig with the hair and everything. But it was. Oh, that was the year I went as Billy Mays to Halloween. I found like you know Billy the
Yeah,
Before or after
guy.
he died.
It was before.
Yeah, back when it would have been. It would say it wouldn't have been tasteful.
It was like
to do
right.
that.
He died like a month after Halloween that year or something.
And you're like, it's because you got. It's because you.
I know.
You
I was
dressed up.
great though. People were like, "Oh my god!" And I actually walked around with my OxyClean all day.
ShamWow.
No, that's a different guy.
That's
Oh.
That guy is annoying. I hate that guy.
that's Vince Offer. This is Vince.
He
from
always has that
ShamWow.
stupid headset on.
Yeah, and he
Wanted
does
to
the
go-
ShamWow and the Slap Chop and.
He's the kind of guy Billy Mays, I can think he was probably a decent guy in normal life, but ShamWow guy, he was a jerk all
Vince
day.
Offer was a jerk because he got like he got arrested for like beating a prostitute, but he said it's because she bit his tongue.
Oh, it was self-defense.
Yeah.
See ya!
Oh, and he was a Scientologist until he like fled, like a lot of people do.
Well, that's
A smart
at least
move.
he got out of it.
Yeah. But yeah, Billy Mays, I don't know, people like say they don't know what kind of, because he died, I think it was, apparently like they found out he had like he dropped dead because he was having he had done like drugs or something at some point.
Well, no, he died on the airplane.
Yeah, I know, but they said that he had like stuff in his system.
Oh.
I don't know what
I didn't
kind. I
hear
mean,
about
just
that.
you can laugh at this if you want, but just because somebody has done drugs doesn't make them a bad person necessarily. It just, I don't know.
They
It's
made
probably why he was wigging out all the time in the commercials. That was just who he was.
Well, it's just one of those things, you know. Everyone can make mistakes. The question is,
Can you?
do you fix them or not?
Obviously not.
Well, I mean,
Anthony Sullivan
he
for
died.
OxyClean.
He died young enough.
He was like,
that
I think he was in his early 50s.
it's one of those cases where even if he had a problem, he didn't have a chance to fix it. Which, unfortunately, that's the deal with drugs.
Yeah, unfortunately, with drugs, you have to like fix it like when you're like before you're like 40, where you're in trouble.
There we go.
Force!
it's one of those. Bless you. I was about to try to make some odd reference to like the chances of turning into dark form
No.
and drug
Wrong
use, and it's like, no, I started, it's like, no, that doesn't work at all, I should just stop now. But tell the internet about my failed attempt to tie it back into Kingdom
So yesterday,
Hearts.
and you watched
Two.
Battlestar, right? You like Battlestar Galactica, right?
The
That
new
of the
one
things
or
you're
the
into?
old one?
The newer one.
Actually, no. I've been meaning to go back and try it, but I've seen some of the original, and I was also going to watch that on Netflix, but my current schedule prevents me. Well, it's sad to go back.
Battlestar, like
I
Ron
got
Moore, that's
nostalgic
Battlestar
for it.
Galactica, right? Ron Moore, the guy
What?
that writes it or made it or created it.
I'm not sure. So,
But I was looking at, like, I was in the Best Buy a couple of days ago. I was looking at Battlestar Galactica, and, like, looking at the cover, and it's. Have you looked at the DVDs, like the boxes? Have you ever like on?
Essentially, he
I've seen it,
he finds every woman on the cover attractive except for
The
the
main
main
character.
character, except for what's her name?
Apollo or Starbuck?
Starbuck.
And no, I was watching one of the covers. It's like the hot blonde
Starburst.
woman is like right up at the front of the cover, and it's like it's right at the forefront of the cover. I'm like, all my eyes zoom to his chest, and I'm sure that's the point because I'm sure that the fans of Battlestar Galactica are mostly sweaty guys.
the only cover I remember was when they did the Last Supper cover, and I was like,
No,
I'm not sure how I'm supposed to feel about this.
Anyway,
And the blonde chick in the red dress was Jesus.
Oh no.
oh
Dude, isn't she a Cylon?
Yes.
What the?
oops. Anyway, when I turned it over, and I'm like, this woman's hot, this woman's hot, and this woman's hot, and this one isn't. And Josh is like, robot, president, main character. I like Mary McDonald was hot.
No.
I did
The
actually.
blonde chick is hot and the Asian chick is hot, and then they added another chick somewhere in the next season or the previous season. I didn't see which season it was. And then there's the main character. I'm like, the only one who's not attractive is this woman. So the main character. I said, I guess so.
I tried to watch one episode once, and I guess I just came in at a bad time. It was one
I'm
of the,
surprised. This seems like right up your alley. So you're talking about like Stargate and
yeah, I was never into the original Battlestar. Ironically, going back, I'm now nostalgic for it because it reminds me so much of original Star Wars
everyone.
in the special effects.
I like how in the original Battlestar Galactica, Cylons were like big robots.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, they have the
They're like
eye
big, yeah,
visors.
instead of like, hey, they're people
Humans.
now. Hey.
You know, I think that it sounded to me, I was kind of scared off of
They're all
Battlestar
people now.
Galactica because it was all a lot of drama and, oh, you're secretly a robot and don't know it, and that makes you bad.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, I don't think that's how that works. I figure if you were a robot, you'd probably know.
you can have a good robot.
Yeah, you can. Data. Data's a good robot.
Or is that just what he wants you to think?
What was his brother's name? Data's brother, the other robot in the show.
Bill?
Not the movie.
I would say the movie was
Something stupid. But his brother.
Shoot, what was it? Now we have to look up Data's brother. It was Lore. I never actually saw an episode with Lore, but I've heard
There's
about
a couple of them. One of them's like with the Borg, I think.
it. See,
Yeah, because
I keep talking about my Netflix queue.
It's
Star
massive.
Trek. Yes, that's the problem. I was
isn't
watching
the
too
one in
much.
the movie like B4 or something like that?
That's right. I knew it had the
Stupidest
stupid
name
pun.
ever, yeah.
Like, why do you just call him Beta? At least
Yeah, but it has to be spelled with an A. B-A-T-A, beta.
Beta. That'd just be bad.
Haha, it's like, yeah, beta. The name is Batty.
Roy Batty.
Oh, man, I kind of want to watch that. We should just splice the Batty rap into this video.
What?
From Fern Gully.
I was talking about that.
I was talking about Batty.
Yes, I was
And I
talking
mentioned
about
it
Blade
first,
Runner.
so I was talking about Batty. What were you talking about?
Blade Runner.
Oh, no, we're still talking about that? You should watch Blade Runner. I will, eventually.
I didn't say that. Your brother said that.
How long
Well,
ago
you said
did
it
you see
yesterday.
it?
You should watch this movie.
Did he see it? He's never seen it.
Who?
You.
I've never seen Blade Runner.
I've seen it. I'll be watching film
Oh,
class.
God, please don't die.
So I
don't save-
watched it in some class in high school.
We don't save nearly
Who was
frequently
in
enough
film
for you to
class
afford
with
that.
me? None of you were, but
I took the film class, but it wasn't with you.
I took
it junior year.
Yeah, I took it senior.
Mrs. McGrath. What'd you all watch? Probably the same thing.
Yeah.
Well, obviously not, because he watched Blade Runner.
We watched.
Did you watch God's Boo?
Yeah.
Did you watch The Godfather? Did you watch?
We watched that the black and white one with the Civil War trains. That might have been.
Oh, the General. The Buster Keaton.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that movie.
Was it the General?
Yeah,
I'll have to look it up.
Yeah, it was the General. Yeah.
I don't
know the name of his train.
I'm sure I've mentioned it already, but I'm a big train fan, so that movie really.
That movie's awesome, and that's stupid. Like their attempt to animate a lightning bolt. We just laughed, like the whole class just laughed hysterically the whole time because it's like, and then there's just an explosion on the ground. Because it was 1929, they're trying to use special effects.
It was just a picture of someone's drawing
like a lightning bolt into the, or like
special, all right.
It's like cutting a white line into the frame. Did you watch Bullets Over Broadway?
Yeah, I think so. I think that would be my. There were a couple movies I missed a day of. I think that was one of them, but.
It was weird, and she was like, on our final, she was like, there was the one question, like, what is the one thing about this shot, this scene? What is the one thing about this scene? And none of us figured it out, and it was because the thing about it was that the whole scene was done in one shot.
Oh, that's right. She also.
That was on the final.
She showed us a different shot of. There was an episode of X-Files that did that.
Oh, so it was the same class except you watched Blade Runner. Maybe you didn't.
Maybe it wasn't in that class. Maybe it was in the same class that I watched Blade Runner in.
Maybe we watched it in one of the
Lits.
That would make sense.
But then it wouldn't have been in Pat Smith Lit because you weren't in that with me. You were in McGrath.
Yeah, but I don't think we watched Blade Runner. We watched Harakiri in
We didn't watch
third year.
Or at least I never saw that.
Did y'all watch Mel Gibson's Hamlet? Parts of it, and then you watched.
I watched part of one of the Hamlets. Was Mel? Or I don't know.
It was a really crappy.
You meant directed by?
What?
You mean directed by, or do you mean starring?
Starring.
Then no.
What time period was it set?
Senior year. What?
No, I meant.
Oh no,
we watched.
Mel Gibson Hamlet was like 2 hours. It was supposed to be like time accurate. The Kenneth Branagh one was like the 4.5-hour one that was set in like 17th century or 18th century. And it was.
I saw part of the old one, like the 4-hour one, and then I saw part of like the Ethan Hawke one.
See, I don't remember who was in it. I remember we watched just scenes of 3 different Hamlets. We never watched a whole Hamlet.
We watched most of the long one, not all of it.
But I remember which one was the one where at the end the guy like gets on the chandelier and rises down.
Yeah, that's Kenneth Branagh's Hamlet.
Okay.
He gets like impale his uncle on the chandelier. That was awesome.
That was the one everyone liked the best because it was so ridiculous.
It was awesome. He rode this huge chandelier and was like, "I'll kill you," and then just like impales him on the chandelier instead of just stabbing him. Damn it, Kenneth Branagh, and you directed Thor really well too.
Said I can't kill you a normal way.
No. See, great thing about Kenneth Branagh, he can ride a chandelier to kill you. He can be a giant spider dude in Wild Wild West, and he can direct Thor.
Oh wow, what's that?
Was he in Wild Wild West?
He was Loveless. He was the villain.
Really?
He's not a giant spider dude.
He drove the giant spider.
Yeah, that doesn't make him a giant spider dude.
He is the giant spider dude. He's not a giant spider dude. He is that was stupid. My dad abhors that movie because he loved the show.
The problem with people and their shows that get made into movies, they all hate them, so why did they bother trying?
Right. That's exactly what I've been saying. Like, no one you're aiming.
Nobody likes that. Nobody likes Mission Impossible if they watch the original. If they like the original Mission Impossible, nobody likes that.
Oh, I guess that's my advantage. I saw the movie first and then the real show.
Yeah, nobody likes freaking Green Hornet, but that's because it's a terrible
Green
movie.
Hornet.
That movie was awful.
I know, that's why.
I was so disappointed.
Yeah,
in Green Hornet.
I liked the Green Hornet, which is why I went to see it. I'm like, damn, I love that show.
I've never seen
But then
the
I heard that
original.
Seth Rogen was going to be the Green Hornet, and I was like, this is not going to end.
Yeah, that doesn't sound right.
No.
I only saw the only time I saw the Green Hornet was when he guest starred on Batman. 60s.
Speaking of, guess who's gonna be in the next Superman movie?
Batman
It's a crossover.
or the Green
I
Hornet.
don't think it's going to be a super. I think it's supposed to be. I think it's just called like Batman and Superman movie. They said that the title might just be the Batman Superman movie, which they already have a movie named the Batman.
So it's gonna be retarded, but okay.
Well, it's not going to be Christian Bale.
Yeah, they're trying to figure out who they're gonna get to play Batman.
Well, no, but that's the thing.
No
It's
Nolan.
like Nolan, Christopher Nolan's Batman is buried. It's done.
Yeah, it doesn't play well with others in the magical world.
Now,
Shit.
Oh God. Because remember, Nolan produced Man of Steel, so he's trying to make a realistic alien movie.
We've already done that. It's War of the Worlds.
I'd rather listen to the old Orson Welles than watch any of the newer versions of War of the Worlds.
I turned on a really horrible like sci-fi version. You know, one of the sci-fi.
It was the awful sci-fi channel.
Sci-fi.
No, I
Yes.
think it was sci-fi at the time.
It might have been.
It's sci-fi. I don't care. They're stupid. It's spelled wrong, but it's still sci-fi.
I'm trying to think, do I watch? The only show I watch on there now is Warehouse 13.
I don't even watch that.
They,
I never got into that. It wasn't that entertaining to me.
I'd rather listen to the Orson Welles radio drama from like the 30s or 40s than watch the comic book one or watch any of the stupid sci-fi.
yeah, unfortunately, a lot of sci-fi is good shows
Awful
ended.
movies.
Well, the movies were always awful, but they had a couple good shows.
Not anymore.
Oh my god, there was this one sci-fi thing pretty recently that one of my friends told me about.
Sharknado?
Yes, Sharknado.
Sharknado.
What
Yes.
What?
It was literally like
Twitter,
it was
blew
like
up.
I know, and that's what they said, and then they stopped showing it, and so like nobody could watch anymore. But apparently, it was such a huge tornado that it sucked up water and it started throwing sharks at people out there. I was like, this is hilarious.
That wouldn't work because they would probably die.
Do I need to record it so we can do a commentary? There's a encore showing tomorrow.
Oh my god, you should.
like
Either that or I just want to see
like
it.
a
3
month
weeks,
when we
yeah.
come back.
And then when Roseanne comes, we can do party games and we can rip that movie apart. Sharknado. Yeah.
Let's say in 3 weeks.
Well, I could record a marathon of shark movies if you want tomorrow.
Just the NATO version.
They've already commissioned the sequel.
Yes, and they're having a Twitter contest for the name. They're gonna have the Sharknado attacking New York, and they want the name.
Oh god.
Sharknado 2 lost.
Yeah. All I heard was the science was horrible, and so was the acting.
And so was the action and
pretty
the
much
special
everything.
effects and everything.
Yes.
Yeah. The movie was horrible.
I
Say that any way you want, but that's still what it's gonna be.
I watched about like 2-3 minutes of it because it cut to commercial like right after I turned it
You don't
on.
need to be a sci-fi channel original. We have horrible science. Look at the day after tomorrow.
So yeah,
But at least that science, while implausible, at least sort of made sense. Apparently Sharknado is just ridiculous.
It is ridiculous because even if a fucking
all the
tornado
people.
picked up sharks, they would probably die before they hit anything.
exactly.
They would crush you, but they wouldn't eat you.